we good? Okay, I think you guys can see me okay. I'm just gonna stand. Okay, we're good. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Come here, come here, come here. Let's give your appearance. Say hi. She's like, bish nah. So today I'm gonna be doing a pretty requested video, which is all of my, that is not big enough for all of this. I'll move closer, okay. All of my service dog gear or her service dog gear. So we're gonna go down all the list of the things that she wears and uses and all of that fun jazz. There's quite a bit of stuff because I spoil my dog. Let's move this a little, there we go, look at that. So I'm gonna start with her oldest vest to her newest vest. So when she was in training, when the very first harness that I ever got her before she became a service dog is this one. This is by Boots and Barkley. It is a like sky blue with silver lining. It attaches like so. It has the mesh lining so that it's breathable and has a simple little loop. When she started to go into training, and before I got her official vest, she used this by Gooby. It's called a Gooby vest. It's very similar to this one in the material, but it's very different in shape. It loops around the front of her, and it's kind of confusing, I'm not gonna lie, when you try to put it on, but it hooks here, has a simple loop, and I got it in red because that's the signature service dog vest color. I just thought it would be a little bit more clear and less confusing. Is this focused? Thank you. Same mesh lining and such. I'm gonna go through these vests pretty quickly because there's not a lot to them. I got her several shirts because she is a Chihuahua. She gets cold. So this is the shirt she actually came to me with. And when I say came to me, I mean like when I adopted her, she was wearing this. It has a little hood and a little tutu skirt, super cute. So it's like happy, faith, love, all of that. And then I got this one. It says fierce. It's got a little, I can't. And then just a red striped one. This is what I would use a lot when she was in training because they matched in color. Fabulous. In the winter, I got her this super, so this is what she wears a lot. Anytime it gets below like 70, 80 degrees, I put her in this because she gets really cold really easily because she is a Chihuahua. It's just what happens. So I actually got this out. These two vests and the shirts I got at Petco. This I got at Walmart. This is what the front of it looks like. It has Velcro strap in the front and under the stomach. All of the inside is super like thick, comfy, warm wool. The outside has like a nylon, like windbreaker type situation, and this looks like it's a pocket. It's really not. I don't really know the purpose of this. It stops there and there, I don't really know. And then around her like shoulder area, it has more fuzziness. And I think it's really cute. Love that. Okay, now let's get on to the vest she wore for about a year and a half. Up until about 2 weeks ago. She wore this vest, and it is very worn out, as you can see. It's very dirty, very worn out, very used. It's got hair all over it. I got this from Amazon. It's called Albcorp. You can find these really, really easily. It's fairly cheap. I wanted to use this. This was like her main in-training vest. It has 2 Velcro sides. I'm sure any service dog handlers or people who know about service dog vests have seen this. It's got the signature red color. It's got a handle. It has an adjustable reflective chest strap, an adjustable belly strap, and a lock so that you cannot unclasp it unless you unlock it. I did remove the patches from this vest and put it on her current vest. Her current vest will have more patches added to it. So her current vest fits her pretty snugly. So I can't put, like in the cold weather, I can't put this on and her vest. So the reason I kept this was so that I could remove her service dog patches, put it back on here, and have her wear this as her original, just so that she can be warm and have a vest on. So that's that. Let's go through the couple of leashes that we have before going into her new vest, because I have a lot to say about that. So the very first leash I got her is this leash. Is pretty standard, just has a standard strap. I thought it was a really pretty color. This is by Legacy, and it's got a regular clip. This is the second leash I got her. It was a little longer, just so that I could practice heel training. This is her Gentle Lead, which is very dirty, needs to be washed. I got this for some focus training. I don't use it on her on a daily basis because she doesn't really like it. I used it temporarily for focus training and for watch me training, and for redirection training. If you guys don't know what a Gentle Lead is, it goes around their snout. Here, I'll demonstrate even though she will hate me for it. So, put it around the snout, up behind the ears. I'm sure many of you have seen a Gentle Lead before, but if you haven't, this is what it looks like. So like I said, the strap goes around their snout, the clipping piece goes behind their ears and attaches in the back of their head, right here. And she's like, "Get this off me, woman." And you clasp on a leash to this metal ring and guide them that way. It's very popular in puppies and dogs in training because not only does it redirect their focus, it's really good for teaching dogs how to walk on a leash, because wherever the head goes, the body goes. So if you control the head, you control the rest of the body. And it's super gentle. It doesn't hurt them at all. It's got padding on the snout area, so super good for them. I think that's pretty much it. So let's go on to her current vest situation. So this is her vest. It is in all black. I got it from Active Dogs. It is in the extra small dog size. I am in love with this vest. I really am. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty. So it has mesh lining on the back so that it's breathable. It also has some padding, not very much, but some. It has a pretty firm thing that goes right under the belly to keep its shape and keep it from sliding around too much. The front of the vest has this little cloth piece, which has a bunch of hair on it. This little cloth piece so that it's a little more comfortable in their chest area. This can be adjusted. You simply move the cloth and adjust the strap as needed. The vest straps under the belly, so this doesn't strap, it stays how it is. You slip it on over their head and it attaches and straps on in two places under the belly. It has a little handle for you, so it straps here, right under the arms and right under the back legs. And their entire stomach is open, which the stomach and the feet are the most susceptible to heat. So that's, excuse me, why I really liked this, so that her tummy could keep cool in the desert, because we live in the desert. It gets really hot here. End of story. Both sides are completely covered in Velcro. The top and bottom have little sections. The middle has just one long strip. I attached her reflective service dog patch to it. Her leash, I use a hands-free leash. So let me just get this situated. So I tie the leash to the front of the handle strap, because when I had it just in the back, so the leash clips to the very back, which I didn't like and she didn't like. Neither of us were used to it. After almost 2 years, we just weren't having it. So I tied, it's usually more snug, but I took it off earlier. I tie it to the front of the strap and then hook the remaining piece to the clasp for extra protection. And so when I pull, it leads her forward. I don't have to pull her, but when I lead her a certain direction, like if she's going, like thinks I'm going somewhere and I'm actually going somewhere else and there's a confusion, I'm pulling her by the front and not by the back, because what would happen is I would pull and she would end up spinning around. It was really funny. She wasn't having it. But yeah, so that is the vest. And the rest of the leash, so it comes up, attached to the vest, comes up, and this part straps right around my waist, like so. And it usually goes lower, but just for demonstration purposes. And then I keep a little thing with doggy bags strapped to the hook of the leash. I don't really know what this is for. I think it's so you can strap another leash to it. When I want to separate this from her, I simply, and then the vest becomes its own separate situation. And I still have this. I use that for when I'm putting her in a downstay and walking somewhere else. I don't just take this whole thing off. I unclasp her from me. So she stays and I'm able to go. And then when I want her back, I clasp us together and I'm hands-free. I really like the hands-free option because I am in school. I have books and things to carry, some of her things to carry. So I like having both hands and not having to hold a leash. Also, I know that you can put leashes on your wrists, but it's very easy for if your hand, like, you drop something, the leash to fall. And while she wouldn't go anywhere, I didn't like it. And I wanted her to be strapped to me at all times, because not only is that what should happen, but it's the law. You know, your dog should not be off leash unless it interferes with your disability. So, yes. And that is pretty much everything. That is all. She doesn't really eat treats. She eats human food as treats, so I feed her like chicken and beef. When I'm training her, she doesn't really play with toys. She's a very mellow dog. So that's pretty much all of the supplies and tools that I have for her and her gear. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.